Test, test, test. This all looks good. It doesn't look good. Let's fix that. Okay, this looks like the real deal. I love this intro. They do such an awesome job here. The visual, they're showing you almost everything you're going to see in the game as far as background items, lunch boxes, calendars, tool racks, bobbleheads, fans, ammo boxes, various weapons, the magazines, the beds, the radios, just everything here. The holotapes. The only thing I would change is when they show you the part behind the garage building. They need to show more destruction to give a sense on how absolutely crushed the landscape is. I'll let it play till that point. Here it is right here. You know, they show the dead trees, but they show that those tower lines standing. And I think those power lines needed to be broken, and the framework needed to be all collapsed and bent down and destroyed. I would have done that. Okay. Oh, I remember where we're at. crack the soda. The big one. Oh yeah. Ooh. Yeah, so I'm here to clear out the super mutants. It's a junkyard. So let's kill the super mutants first. Oh, you know what? Let's see. Yeah, I want to go get a companion. Just because every minute I spend with a companion brings me that much closer to getting their 100% affinity. So why do a quest without one? Every little bit helps. My goal is to just get all the perks from the companions, and then mostly almost never use a companion again. Right now I'm trying to get close enough to this area for it to show up solid on my compass so that I can fast travel back here. It will officially say that I have found this location. There's a super mutant right there. I'm hoping not to aggro these guys before this location officially becomes located. Yeah, here we go. Oh, and he's a legendary master. Oh, great. Come on, how close do I have to get? I think there's something. There we go, Scrap Palace. That's what we wanted. Now he's not aggroed. He was for just a couple seconds, but he's not now. So I should be able to just fast travel right out of here. And I'll be back immediately with a companion. So I just finished doing a bunch of railroad quest line stuff, placing Milas, checking safe houses, stuff like that. Because I was getting Deacon's perk, and I just got that. It took a long time to get that, by the way. I like him. I follow this guy who absolutely hates him. In a literary sense, he says he's an undeveloped character. But I don't know, I'd like to... Well, not like to. I could have a conversation and put up a bit of a rhetorical argument to say otherwise. Like, put that away. I think it's so cool the way that he's constantly showing up wearing something different. That's his shtick. That's his character. He's a master of disguises. You never know what he's going to be wearing next. And he's such a liar. He almost never tells the truth. Even when you get his perk and he tells you that big sob story about his life. I told him I didn't believe him. So, I think yeah, there she is. Nick keeps doing this to me, being unassigned. And I keep assigning him.
Can do.
He says, yeah, sure, man. It says the resource is now assigned. You look at the resource, it is assigned. And he is now tending that plant. But when I come back, he'll just be standing there like a dummy. This is the girl I want. It's tough when the plants are here.
So, is it my turn yet?
It's your turn, baby. Let's go.
Let's head out.
Then let's get moving.
Now, I don't know. I don't ever remember this girl. I think I may have picked up a mod.
Should be morning soon. Don't suppose you'll be making us breakfast?
Breakfast.
Thank you. It's like I can finally think straight.
Hey, put that hammer over that.
No more sight either.
Here's your breakfast, baby. Meat. And here's the meat chopper. All the breakfast you could want. Ramen steaks. Although, these look like mole rats. Wild dogs? Not too sure. It's meat. Where you at, girl? I gotta... There she is. Okay, R404. So she's a synth. I picked her up inside railroad headquarters. She's got a cool voice. We gotta change your hair, girl. Though I don't like that butch thing going on there like that. Why do you say we fix that? I haven't given her a weapon.
I've got your back no matter what.
I don't know what she's going to pull out. She can surprise me. So I think, let's see, where is it that I can make all those wigs?
Let's make something that'll turn some heads.
It's funny.
Or
Every time I click on one of these crafting stations, it's like every settler within 150 feet starts talking at once. It's not funny. Wigs. Now I wish I could see what these wigs looked like. Well, they only cost 1 plastic each. I don't know how many are there. Okay, I'm looking at maybe 50-ish. Probably a little less. I'm just gonna make one of each.
Next person that asked me to shag is getting a well-placed kick. You get my meaning.
Oops. Okay, that didn't take long. I still probably have a couple thousand plastic. What do I want to do? Where do I want to put all these wigs? Let's do the wig thing over here. Not there. Okay. I'm assuming these are going to show up. I like to carry a few of those around with me. That's why I already had a couple on. That's why there's 4. It's my hairstyle. And when I find a bald chick, I put that wig on her. Until I find a better choice. Okay. Let's just start at the beginning. And I'm not going to be very fussy about this. Oops. So okay. Yeah, it's a good angle right there. So, were they all going to be red? Okay. This one works for me. Okay, so there's not a lot here. This is like my personal mannequin. Like your hair except for the shaved sides there, girl. Come on. How hard is it to activate you?
Hey. Got a little present for you. Just stick yourself with the pointy end.
I actually knew an EMT that did that backwards and stuck the needle right through her thumb. Oops, wrong end. That's not easy to do. I want to
May I
trade.
recommend the semi-automatic firearm, my lady?
Oh, I didn't know you had that kind of accent. She's just asked me for a semi-automatic. I believe that was a serious request, although it might not have. They tell you to listen to your settlers. They're often telling you real stuff. So I'll give her a semi-automatic and... Well, here, let's see. What does she have? All she's got is 2 stim packs. See, I like to test them and see what weapon appears in their hand. We'll keep the semi-automatic in mind. I want to test her out and see what she just happens to spawn. I've come to the belief that these characters will spawn for their first weapon, their weapon of choice. I believe they all have a weapon of choice. I believe that Kate was a shotgun. And, oh, what's her name? The French girl there. Curie. Hers was actually a melee, a sledge. There you go. I like it much better. Although not everybody has to have red hair like me. I don't know why all those wigs had red hair. But then eventually we'll give her something a little different to wear. Okay, babe, let's go. So I can build that. I just don't know how to yet. That Nuka suit. Which, I don't know, may or may not be a mod. You know, they keep patching this game, and they keep changing it. Through the, well, one of the avenues is the, oh, what do they call it? I'll think of it later. You know, the place where you can go to buy skins and mods from them. It's like it's like a workshop, but they got a different name for it, I think. I don't know. Okay, so where the heck were we? I know where we were, but I don't know how to find it. That's how you find it. Now, where's it going to put me? Probably not where I was standing when I teleported out of there. Yeah, these load screens are incredibly long. Okay, this is
What? Who's there?
Meow. There he is.
Oh. What's that?
Okay. I heard the suicider. Give me some room here. Keep the fence between us. No, I don't think I can kill this guy in one shot in the head.
Someone's close by. Or something.
There goes one of my, oh, there's the suicider. Yeah, he just blew up my supply girl.
Let's do this.
Oops. I meant to do that. Okay, he's been crippled. Jesus Christ.
Shit, you're still here?
The reading part always makes me feel a little dirty.
No, she's down. Oh, really? I hear someone in my right ear. Now, how did that give me damage?
You see me, human? This is your death! You hit like a rat roach!
Tried to take some cover from that one guy. Oh, my supply girl is up on her feet.
Go ahead, hide, little leader!
It's over here. I hear something in my right ear. Oh, that's you. Dismissed. So I'm not using any weapons that are mods. I have modded my weapon through the weapons crafting station, but no mods that I pulled off the internet. Vortex is my mod manager. I've got no weapons that are OP. Well, I've got two of them, but they're back at the base and I don't use them. I started a whole new profile of mods. They're all mods that I already had. And a couple new ones. I think I got a little bit over 100. 100 and few. So I've got most of all the old mods running again. I've been playtesting them, fixing my broken scenario. The game was quite broke in several different ways. I started it from scratch. Whole new character, 0 mods, and even with 0 mods, the game screen load
Ever wanted your own palace? Well, how about a scrap palace?
Took
Yeah,
forever.
didn't think so.
So we can't blame the long load screens on mods.
That's it.
And we definitely can't blame it on my hardware. You look at my panels on my Twitch page, you'll see my hardware. There's no way that hardware cannot play this game to the max with no mods. However, I am thinking that now with 100 and something mods running, I should probably check to see the total size. How many meg or gig of mods do I actually have? And make sure I've got enough RAM to support that, because that can be a thing. I think I'm fine, but I need to verify that. Just to... because that's how I am. Verify. Verify. I should have plenty of RAM, but it's not that hard to figure out a way to verify. I wish Vortex
Every
would
neat
do
freak's
that.
nightmare, right here.
Now, I didn't see what kind of weapon she pulled out. Didn't she have a long arm? A long gun? A rifle? Kind of dark here. So this was a Brotherhood of Steel quest that the male dickhead back at HQ there, Reese, sent me here. Because that's the kind of missions he sends you on.
These distress signals could have been made years ago. But
What?
we have to check and make sure.
What distress signals? Do I got a distress signal? Well, I'm not going after this one because this is going to start the robot thing, and I don't want to. Or if I could, I would deactivate the DLCs. This playthrough, I'm just not interested in it. I was already in here.
That looks like garbage, but I'll bet 50 caps you'll prove me wrong.
You got it, babe. You got it. Oh, this thing is turned on its side, so... oh, we were up there. That's one thing about this game. You never know what corner behind what something cool is hiding, just waiting to see if you're gonna look and find it. You need to be thorough. if you care about worthless Easter eggs, you know, it's for the most part they're nothing life-shattering. You know, they're not going to take a bobblehead and hide it in an almost impossible place to look, or a magazine. But they will sometimes disguise them in plain sight pretty handily. Avoid spoiling it for somebody who may not know. What's that? Is that a mine? What is that? Oh, yep. Jeez, that wasn't fair. That went off way too quick. Normally you got to get closer than that to get that thing to go like that. I've never had a mine blow up in my face while I was deactivating it. They give you plenty of time to, just as long as you're decisive, you just get right in there and do it. So, I found a bobblehead that was a hood ornament on a car. So, it could have really been easy to walk right by that. But because I've got this very slow and methodical method for searching, I found it. But I can see that a lot of people would miss it. A lot of people don't go slow like me.
Nice.
They're used to those team match kind of games, and so they're used to running and gunning, and I guess they see things faster. I don't know. But you can miss small detail, like
Jesus.
when you get an achievement, at least through Steam. Yep.
Sweet.
Steam will tell you.
So, Rex is going back on the radio. Don't think I get that channel.
Steam will tell you the percentage of people that find that get the same achievement. Say it's something that an achievement you got because you found something. I get a lot of those that are rare. I'm like, well, how is it that I'm getting these rare, 10% or under? Why is it that 90% of the people that play this game don't get that? And why did I get it? I'm no expert gamer. Far from it. All I can think is they're rushing through the game, not taking their time, and they're going by it. Okay, so I think I'm really close to being done here. So this is a new playthrough, and I'm doing only missions, no building. Some of the building, I have to make a settlement. It's part of the Minuteman quest line, open up some settlements. But all my building is minimal. Just enough beds, a sleeping bag under a roof, a couple water pumps. Got it. Which is all kind of part of the strategy of the test. This is kind of, I'm still actually play testing even though I'm like level 41 or something like that. Or almost 42 or 42. The last game was broke, like I said, and a lot of the quests either didn't unlock or locked out. And I don't know. I don't know why they locked out or got lost or got jammed or whatever it was that happened to them. So I'm ruling out that it was my mods, excessive mods, that created that problem. And I don't think it was the mods. I follow this guy. I believe he's telling the truth when he says, I can tell by the way he plays
Glad you
the
got
game.
that prototype. We lost a lot of people trying to get that thing. Good people.
I can tell by the way he plays the game. He knows where everything is. He says he's got 6,000 hours in the game, I believe it. And he says that he was talking about if you take, and this is an exact example, if you take Hancock as a companion, and if you go too far through gaining his 100% affinity, then you will lock out a lot of the Silver Shroud quests. So, you know, a light bulb goes off in my head. Oh, man. So, if you go too far in one quest line, you're going to lose some of the other quests. Let's see, if I wasn't just wandering around here making sure I got everything, I would have missed that guy. It probably wouldn't have made a bit of difference. Okay, so where are we going back to? Well, maybe before we go back there, we'll do the other quest. Because Reese sends you on these clearing quests, and Scribe Halen sends you on these find the MacGuffin. Find the Techno Gizmo device and bring it back. Let's see what that is, where it is, see if I've done it already. This is her. Okay, so report to her. Okay, so I got her reflex capacitor. That's the MacGuffin. Any of you all were ever old school horror flick fans like Alfred Hitchcock? If you read any of his books. The MacGuffin, that word came from him. At least he gets the credit for it. He says the MacGuffin is part of almost every plot line. The characters are looking for something. Something got stolen. Something's missing. Something needs to be go found. Where's that cop shop? There it is. No, that's not it. There it is. Right next to College Square, yeah. So if you think about, I'm carrying too much? Okay, well, I can solve that. This gives me a little extra carry weight just to get me through. And then I'll go dump all that weight. You think about all the movies you've seen, unless there's some kind of a drama. It's not always 100% true. But in a lot of the movies you watch, there's a MacGuffin. There's a thing that's being quested for.
Guess they don't like visitors.
They're gonna love you, honey. It's funny how over time these characters pick up a bunch of stuff. Okay, let's go see Scribe Halen first because I like her. I think there's something between her and Reese.
Recover that tech I sent you for?
She just wouldn't admit it to me.
Here it is. Good work. Here, the Commonwealth won't be running out of tech anytime soon. Let me know if you're anxious to get back out there.
I am.
Affirmative. Great. I'll mark the location on your map. Stay alert.
Now these seem to be like busy quests. As soon as they start repeating, I'll stop them. I'm trying to open up Dance as a companion. My other quest lines have progressed kind of far enough where I need to catch up.
That location better be cleared out.
Or what? Or what?
Affirmative.
Keep it up, and I may start believing you got some real guts. Plenty more locations out there that need clearing. Take a breather if you need it. When you're ready, just say the word.
Keep talking like that and I'll stop knocking you on your ass.
I'm ready.
Better be. I'll mark the location on your map. See you when the target's clear.
Get out of my way.
Just to remind you who's boss. Have some of that. I gotta send that guy some money. I don't know, $5 seems to be so cheap. I gotta send him more than that. I don't know. I need to do a little more. Do some YouTube searching and whatnot. You ever like been in a position where you didn't know what was appropriate amount to tip somebody under a certain situation? You don't want to undertip them, but you don't want to be throwing away too much money. That's kind of where I am. Yeah, so let's have a talk and see if you've picked anything up.
Hey.
I'm all ears. What you got for me?
You got more than ears, honey. Okay, so you got a wig. What happened to the 2 stim packs? Did you use them 2 stim packs? Let's see if I've got any weapons on me. Did I pick up any? Well, I got an automatic laser. I prefer ballistic over energy. Oh, this might be a good start. It's auto. Well, she didn't say auto. She said semi-auto. Oh yeah, I bought this. I want to store it, and I want to mod the crap out of it. Pipe pistols, garbage. No, it's not a sniper rifle. Well, I don't think she's a pistol girl. I think she's a rifle girl. Okay. We'll get you something when we go back. We'll go back home right now. I'll dump this weight. Because I have a whole collection of armor and weapons for her. Oh, for everybody. I've been hoarding them instead of scrapping them and selling them. I've reached a point where I can just buy shipments. I've been farming water. I get about 500 a day. I've been kind of grinding that out, farming caps. Although I could be doing even more of that. This is my standard routine. Get here, dump my scrap, empty this. There's my 500. Then I gotta go through here, and there's a couple things that I gotta take out. These. And coffee pots. Because they're used to make, put that back, and pens. I have a mod, and that's the material that it wants. The police uniforms that the male and female police uniforms. Pens, no pens. See, everybody talking at once. Hey, we gotta get a mod to fix that. I've got one called Quieter Settlements, and it works to a certain degree. It quiets down all the ratchety defense noises. Put that back.
Rubbish where you found it.
Get rid of some of those. This is where I put all my short double barrel shotguns because that's the weapon of choice for all my supply people this playthrough. There's only 37 settlements if I understand correctly. Well, since we're here, let's see what we can do with this Gauss. I think I finally have all the... Isn't it under G, A, B, C, D, F, G? There it is. I've got all the science and the armorer and the weapon. I think I got all the perks that I could possibly need to do this. Well, that looks like a big improvement right there. And it didn't do a big thing to the weight. So let's do that.
Hey, that's some good work there.
Gives me more accuracy. Gives me a little more weight, but I sacrifice the weight. yet. Accuracy is very important. If I got like less than 80% accuracy, I don't even want it. 75 probably would be a minimum. I'm kind of looking for something that I don't want to have a scope on everything. I need something without a scope that does some good damage. And this does some good damage. And the fire rate is good. Okay, well, I like this. I know if I put a scope on it, it's going to get better, but I don't want a scope. No, I don't want any kind of scope on it. What? This is even... Oh, that's a scope. Standard sight 76, and this is 79. Well, that's my 80 that I was looking for. Oh. There we go. So, I'm going to get the compensator. If I switch to the suppressor, I lose a little bit of range. And I don't think this is that loud. I don't think I need a suppressor. I tell you, I put a legendary mod. I think it's the best thing I ever did. I put the endless ammo on the deliverer. That's that 10mm pistol you get through the railroad quest line. Okay, so now I gotta carry this thing with me. Another piece of weight to carry. What the hell's the thing called now? There it is right there. Oh. And then I go over here. Get rid of my coffee pots. This is where I put stuff that I think I'll be using on something. I don't want to lose it. While I'm here, I look at my aid because I'm looking for sweet rolls. Sweet rolls is something else you need to make these police uniforms. Go figure. Sweet rolls, coffee pots, and pens. Very appropriate. No sweet rolls. And then I come over here and I dump a bunch of clothing that I may or may not at some point put on my settlers. Nothing battered, nothing dirty. All the clean stuff. Nothing more. Oh, the super mutant stuff, and I got a place for that. Eventually I'm going to get strong as a companion. And I'll have a bunch of armor set aside for him. And this is where I put my dog armor as well. I think it's under S for super mutant stuff. Oh, sweater vest and slacks? Really? How did I miss that? Not good. Not good. And I think that's excessive mods that are doing that. was that thing called? Some kind of, I think it was under S. Sweater, vest, and slacks, yeah. There's my spouse's wedding ring. I carry it with me all the time.
Don't let Doc Harrington get to you. It's hard for them to trust new people. As far as boogeymen go, the Institute's right up there with the Enclave and the Legion.
Hey, someone that knows how to say boogeyman instead of bogey. I could be wrong. I don't really know. Whatever Mr. Webster says, that's what I go with. Could be an English thing. Okay, so there's got to be a semi-automatic in here. Let's switch to weapons. I think she wants a rifle. That's what... This could be it. Assault rifle, fire rate 59. I don't believe that's an automatic. Takes the 5.56. It's a little lame on damage, but not really. Let's see what else we got. Heavy combat rifle. Does a little more damage. Wow, got a lot of rounds for that. The accuracy is not the best, but we'll do a little comparison, I guess. No sniper, no institute, no pipe, no auto. These are shotguns. No, this is a 45. Damage is getting up there. I should probably mod it out for her too. Oh yeah, this is a shotgun, yeah. I don't think she's looking for a shotgun. It's not what I was, it's not the sense I got. Okay, let's go mod this thing up. One of them, I don't know.
One day, Sanctuary will be a vibrant community. I've
Crafting's
seen
good
it.
skill. Glad one of us can do it.
So 45 combat rifle. Now we had something. This was the one right here. Let's see what we can do to this thing. Yeah, that receiver is going to be hard to beat. No, we don't want auto. 308. Really? .308's a really powerful
You'll
round.
remind me of myself when I was a young woman.
It's a little smaller in
Always
caliber, but
getting
I think it's
myself
got
into
more powder
trouble.
behind it. I like to get that rifle out of Vault 81, the Overseer's Guardian, and chamber it for a 308. It's a double round, so it's a really one of the most powerful vanilla weapons. So that's the receiver we're going with. Well, what's the difference between this, poor hip fire, and this? This one has a little better hip fire, that's all. So all this does is change weight. So the lighter the better. The heavier the weapon, the longer it takes to aim, according to the game. Well, we're at the 70. Yeah, no, no scoping, no scopes, no scopes. Yeah, you lose range when you put these things on. I'm going to keep it. You're not losing that much range. Made it heavier though. I like having something for gun bashing on the front though. And no legendary effect. Here you go, girl. Where you at? You banging on a wall somewhere?
So, you met High Rise, huh?
I hear
You
you.
never did tell me what came first, the code name or the condo.
The condo.
Hey,
Here, got some ammo.
Where'd you get that from? I looked in your pockets
back's
a little
open.
while ago. You didn't have anything on you but a wig. Okay, what was this thing called? Well, it's a 308. And that'd be it, right? That'd be it. That's it. I recognize it. Need some 308 rounds, right? It's funny, they never run out of ammo. I don't know. Do I put armor on her? I actually prefer it when they get shot, when they have to sit on their butt until the end of the fight, because then they're not in my way. Okay, I gotta dump some stuff. Gotta dump some weight. I wish there was a mod that my settlers would come to this and take what they wanted. Carrying an awful lot of explosives on me. I specialized in explosives. Other than that, I haven't taken any perks to make me a better rifleman or melee user, but I took all the explosives. I'm about to take the very last perk in that. As I'm done here, if I can remember. Nothing raider, nothing battered, nothing filthy. Oh, this +5 action points. Nice. I rarely use VATS. The only time I use it when I'm being surrounded by, say, blood bugs or bloat flies that are just buzzing all over the place. They can be hard to hit. I have a place to put that, and I will. I have a chest where I put all my legendary armor and weapons. I keep that one. And that one. Anything marked favorite stays on me. And when they fall out of favor, I unfavorite them. I forgot to do the armor. That's a nice little piece right there. +1 strength, +1 endurance. I've got it on 2 of my armor pieces. So +2, +2, I believe, +4, +4. I think it's stackable. Don't know. I don't know. Here it is right here. Make sure there are no... Now to scrap some stuff.
So where are we off to next?
You're off to the hemp fields, girl. Just don't smoke too much. Hi. Gotta do this Shroud quest line soon. Tired of carrying this stuff around with me. It doesn't have a lot of weight, but the longer I have it, the longer I might accidentally scrap it or something. Oh boy. Oh. 1 hour and 17 minutes.